Iris Celestian here, and today I am back in the end. Well, technically I haven't left the end. So today, I've mainly, well, for the past couple of days really, I've been gathering up endstone to terraform the island. Or at least a part of it. So, as of the moment, oh, I should probably, there we go, so I can keep things organised. So I'm actually not on the main end island itself, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. Also, don't worry about the Endermen above me, they cannot get in here. This area is specifically designed to the point where no Enderman can impeach this land. And why is that so important? Well, it's because I'm in the Outer End Islands. Obviously, there's my gateway home. So, obviously, I came here because there is a large abundance of endstone that I do not have on the main end islands. Well, the main end island. Singular, not plural. I came here because of the access to a ton of endstone, as well as when I start the main project, it'll be my area of getting purple blocks. Obviously, and also endstone bricks and stuff. One of these days. One of these gosh darn dilly darn days, I'm gonna remember to mute that phone. I'll admit, in a couple days ago's episode, during the time lapse, my phone was very hyperactive. But obviously, thankfully, because with time lapsing, I removed the audio, I did not have to worry. Bear with me a second. Okay. Just wanted to set something up because my friend will be messaging, well, one of my friends will be messaging me at some point to play some Destiny. So for now, I kind of got to keep my Discord open so I can keep tabs on it. Also, as you can hear, I have finally got that cough cleared up. I mean, 95% cleared up. How did I leave blocks behind? Yum. Okay, how do I have an odd block? Hold on. That's how I have an odd block. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Come here. Come here. Alright, now I think it's time to show you what I've actually been doing over on the End Island. Ooh, but first, I'm actually just gonna... Just grab a couple flowers. Mainly because I want to take some of these back to the main island, so I can start growing the chorus fruits over there instead of having to rely solely on travelling back and forth between the Outer End. I also have to bring a furnace and stuff over here to turn these into popped chorus to make crafting purple a lot easier. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do still have the coordinates to the end cities. It's just annoying to travel all the way back to those things. Yum. So, as you'll notice, I have created a perimeter around the island. Oh, for the stars, I thought I looked at them for a second. Yeah. So obviously the main thing at the moment will be filling in all of these crevices. I've already started working on this one, as you might be able to tell. It's just going to take a lot of endstone. And I do mean a lot of endstone. But it's fine. So for the meantime, I'll place you there, I'll place you there, and I'll place you there. Now, so yes, I haven't torn down any more of the pillars yet, mainly because I want to wait until I have all the endstone layers up to the layer of the portal itself. So then tear down the pillars. Yes, it will give me a considerable blessing of obsidian, but it will also mean that it will take me less time to tear the pillars down off recording. And obviously, the only reason why I'm showing you this part of the process is just so you don't get confused about how quickly I terraformed the island. Because whilst it has only been 2 days, it's been 2 days since 3 days? I think it's either been 2 or 3 days since I recorded the pillars video. So I actually haven't got that much work done on it, mainly because I did spend a lot of Saturday just gone, I spent a good portion of it asleep. Because whilst my cough has been kind of cleared up, I have also been suffering with a very, very annoying toothache. And I need to wait a couple days to have a checkup appointment with my dentist to see about getting medically, well, to have the problem teeth that's causing the toothaches medically removed. So yeah, that's why I haven't got as much work done as I wanted to, but in the grand scheme of things, not recording an episode, but catching up on sleep that was stolen from me due to severe toothache, it was an easy choice to make, to sleep instead. Although, to be fair, my initial plan was to sleep until 6 PM, get up, record a video, and go the rest of the day. My body had other plans, so I did wake up at 6. I then fell back to sleep until 10. Yeah, so obviously when I woke up, I was in no condition to really... I was in no position to really record a video. But seeing as I have today off of work, naturally, not having to call off sick, I decided that today, when I did wake up properly at the right time, after finally getting some sleep, I would record a video for you guys. Sans? Yeah, it is. Why did I just randomly get Megalovania in my head? Never mind, I know exactly why I randomly got Megalovania into my head. So, I recently had a change of sleep playlist to see if maybe different music type would help me sleep better. The playlist I was listening to last night is my Undertale songs mix. And one of the songs is the lyrical version of Megalovania. So that's why Megalovania is on the brain. just realized I'm gonna have to make so many of the little endstone pockets in the outer end islands. Especially if I don't want Enderman coming in disturbing me whilst I'm mining. Oh, look, my chorus roots are already growing. Oh, that's another problem I've been having. The Enderman getting in the way of me building. I guess in theory I could technically gather up a bunch of ender pearls and set up a chamber where I can spawn in an endermite. Just right on right on the edge of the like just like down there or something. And have the endermite lure the enderman away from my build. I could do that. That actually could be kind of interesting, but then obviously it would then take away from building time of the actual island itself, and that's just... Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get more obsidian? Endstone at some point. I don't just want today to be going back and forth between the outer end islands. I'll admit, I didn't really have a plan for today. I just wanted to get a video out of me, you know, working on the terraforming of the island. Okay. I've still got an hour before I can take any more paracetamols. Obviously, the videos aren't that good for me right now because it's causing me to have to talk, which is hurting because it's then using the jaw, which is putting irritation on the tooth. But I also want to put content out for you guys, so it's a double-edged sword. I get to make content for you all, but at the same time I'm also then causing myself pain because of the tooth. Which I know it's absolutely stupid that I would sacrifice my own physical health just for a video, but at the same time, these videos, they're something that bring me joy, so even if to be uncomfortable for a bit, it is worth the pain if it means I can provide content for you guys. Malaka! Enderman? Thank you. Bruh. That wasn't on the Enderman, that was on my own stupidity. I don't even know what's going on in my head anymore. It's a bunch of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at my lovely little course. Oh, that one's got... Oh, that one's a 4 pointer. Oh, hello. You know what? Okay. Which pillar... Are there any pillars that are currently on level? Yes, and it's these two. Two of the bigger... Malacca! Okay. Sod it, I'm just gonna go harvest more endstone. It's all I can really do right now. Okay, I gotta remember, soft voice, low volume. I'm actually gonna move my mic a bit, just to make it a bit easier, so you can hear the softer voice, which should hopefully help prevent massive irritations. Hop, 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 tip. Whee! And obviously you're probably wondering why I don't just go 3 down. Well, because if I go 3 down, then Enderman can get in here. And if, say, I accidentally looked at one and wanted to get a place to hide, if this was 3 blocks tall, they could just teleport in and I wouldn't have anywhere I could hide from them. That is the whole reason of doing this in 2s, which is also why I'm going to need a lot of bunkers. Well, technically I call them bunkers. It's just going to be big holes where I've mined all the endstone out that I physically can. Because I am going to need a rather lot of the stuff. I guess my body isn't fully re-energized as I thought. Which is weird to think when you realize that I slept from 3 PM till 6 PM. Was awake for probably 10 minutes. So 3 till 6, then from 10 past 6 to like 10:30. That's 7 hours. I then proceeded to sleep from 7 AM to around 2 PM. Which again is like 6-7 hours. So I should have all the energy in the world. But I don't. And that's just painful. Not as painful as obviously in my tooth situation, but mentally painful. I hate yawning. Not as much as I hate sneezing, though. Alright, yeah, I was working on clearing the outer sides. So as you'll notice, my area isn't just one big square. It actually does curve around and stuff. Well, that's in play with the endstone directly above my head. So obviously, as we know, the islands are unique in their generation. Well, okay, technically all land generation is unique. But what I mean is... So, well, I'll show you what I mean when I get to it. This. Anytime I reach a block like this where it has a gap, I then go along the line on the next run to find where the next hit point is. So it would be there. And I then follow the line. Until I reach the end, I then go to the next one, and so on and so forth. Which obviously doesn't provide me too much endstone, but if I were to have just gone in one big square, it definitely does provide me more than I would have got in that situation. I am really sorry about all the yawning. I guess having sleep issues due to toothache is gonna do that to me. Then that one, nope. This one. Ow. Okay, no weird songs. Brain, remember that, no weird songs. The main issue isn't the fact of it just being a toothache. It's because of the teeth that are causing problems. One, close to a nerve ending, and two, close to my sinus. It also produces an earache, so I am getting attacked by both my tooth and my ear. So too much audible stimuli is also causing problems. If I remember correctly, yeah. Which is also why I'm having the audio come through my speakers, because then I can hear the mobs and things, but at the same time I don't have to have my headphones on to causing irritation to the ear. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear a very loud rumbling. My grandmother has the washing machine on. And when our washing machine gets to a certain point in its cleaning cycle, it starts to sound like a spaceship's about to take off. I have no idea why it does it. We're thinking it might be because the legs aren't at equal lengths, but it's a pain to get the washing machine out of where it is. So, yeah. You know, I'd be happy today if I even managed to get just that one little bit I was working on earlier finished. Okay, how far more can I go with this? Okay, to here. So yeah, my main goal is just to get that one little bit sorted that I was working on. And I might actually end up cutting a good chunk of the harvesting here. So I'm back at the main area. I have a good amount of endstone. And I just noticed that my chorus flowers turned into a 5-sprout. Oh, I get so worried I accidentally look at those damn things. Alright, now I've got to be quick with finishing this off because my friend just messaged me saying they're ready for me to join them on Destiny. So I'm going to quickly try and fill up this space as much as I can. Because I don't want to leave them waiting too long. Even though I am severely doubting I have enough endstone to fully fill this in, I'll at least be a bit closer to finishing it. Dang it. Okay, now this side. Get back here. Okay, circus music? Seriously, brain? I have no idea what goes on in my head sometimes. You'd think I would, considering, it's my brain and all. But no. I genuinely haven't got the foggiest idea of what's going on in there sometimes. Nope, I'm not Perry the Platypus, brain. Cut it out. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to fully fill this in, but I am certainly gonna get close. Although, I should try to get this done as quickly as I can, or at least get as much done as I think I could in a reasonable time frame so my friend isn't waiting too long. Tell you what, I'll end off at the end of this stack in my hand. It's obviously, as I said, I don't want to leave my friend waiting too long. Okay. All in all, I don't think it's been too bad today. Oh. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end off today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did enjoy, please do consider dropping a like and maybe subscribing. And if you have any ideas for builds or anything you'd like to see me do, please do drop a comment down below. And as always, Aurora Celestian, and signing out.